When I think of Dualtron electric scooters, I think of range, speed, and power, but with so many Dualtrons to choose from, which of the Dualtron family is best for me? We traveled to Los Angeles, California to find out.
What's up guys, Jimmy Chang here. I'm in Southern California at VoroMotors, and today we are going to have a Dualtron family reunion. Look at this light show. What's up, Andrew?
Yeah, welcome to the party.
This is a party. Oh, he just opened the door. Look at you. Special thanks to VoroMotors for inviting us out so that we can check out the entire lineup of Dualtron scooters that they carry. And if you're ever in the area, make sure to come by, say hi, tell them we sent you. You can even schedule a test ride. So let's start off with the smallest scooter.
Let's start out with the Dualtron Mini. It's the smallest of the scooters. It's the only single motor scooter that Dualtron offers. And it's really compact, it's really lightweight. It's designed for ultra portability and just ease of comfort and to get you into riding. This is the lightest Dualtron scooter of the bunch. It's pretty simplistic, but it's got the same lights that you see on all the other Dualtrons. Awesome stuff. Moving on to the Dualtron Eagle Pro. This is a great 10-inch tire scooter. It's really designed for commuting. It's not really designed for off-roading. However, this thing turns awesome. It's got great traction, a little bit more simplistic than the other Dualtron scooters. It's got mechanical disc brakes, not hydraulic disc brakes, dual motors, 10-inch tires, really made for street cruising, but it's ultra stable on the streets. Coming over to the Dualtron Victor, this is one of my favorite scooters that Dualtron offers. It's a very stable scooter with 10-inch tires, very fast. I've been able to get it going 45 miles per hour, no speed wobbles at all, and it has the awesome lights. Does lack a few things on here, like a kick plate and stuff like that. There is a new one coming out called the Victor Luxury, which just has some awesome features. It has control arm lights, it has lights on the kick plate, similar to what you see on the Dualtron Thunder 2. Over here we have the Dualtron Ultra 2. This is one of the only Dualtron scooters that comes with off-road tires. Most of them come with street tires. This is designed for long range, huge battery, has a nice good kick plate on it, very similar to what you see on the Dualtron Storm. But I like this one a little bit more than the Dualtron Storm, simply because it's more stable at high speeds. Moving on, here is something I haven't tried out yet. I'm excited to test this thing out. It reminds me of the Dualtron Victor. So very similar deck size of the Dualtron Victor, just slightly bigger. You have an awesome kick plate on here that you see on the Dualtron Thunder. This is also going to be on the Victor Luxury, but I'm excited to ride this because I heard this is a sweet scooter. Moving on, here is the Dualtron City. This thing is one bad boy. It's got 15-inch tires. It's not the fastest when it comes to Dualtron scooters. It's got all the cool features, but these 15-inch massive tires, this thing's bigger than my head. Look at this thing. This one is supposed to be a street cruiser. It's not really made for super high speeds, but if you hit a pothole, you're not gonna eat it because the tire's so big. This is the only 15-inch tire scooter that I know of, and look at this thing. It's quite the beauty. Long platform, super long, and one of the coolest features that I like about this is the lights in the control arm and the fender. Big old fender, huge control arms, and lights through all of them. This is my first 15-inch tire scooter. Here we go, let's give it a rip. It's like riding a stand-up bicycle almost. Rolling over this bump, you don't even feel these bumps. Huh. These are some short handlebars.
Big tires, short handlebars.
Big tires, short handlebar.
So we're close to Hollywood. In fact, I see the sign right over there. And now it's my time to ride around the city, on the city.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice and conservative. It's not super aggressive like the other ones.
Everyone knows Andrew rhymes with adrenaline, and Jimmy Chang rhymes with just taking it easy. And this is nice. I mean, it still has zip, but it's controlled zip.
Yeah, the braking's not too crazy.
Sometimes these Dualtron scooters can feel like you're riding an untamed, animal. This thing is very controlled. And here we are by the Hollywood sign, as you guys can all see.
You like this thing?
Yeah, this is nice. This is very comfortable. I love the feel of this ride. I think these big tires going on this bump, it's gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's nimble, but it's very controlled. The most controlled Dualtron scooter that I've ever tried.
It's It's made to be a cruiser. Very unique feeling, just like you said, Dan. Dan was right.
It's different. You can tell it's like no other scooter you've ridden.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely different. You can feel the difference in the tires, like as you're riding. And so it's like, what word, what adjective can we give?
This is exactly what it's named after, the City. I could see this perfect for the city. It's pretty maneuverable. It's not gonna go super fast like the other Dualtrons. The acceleration curve is a lot more moderate, so you can actually ride this around heavily congested areas. Very nimble. Originally, I wasn't sure if it's gonna be nimble because of the huge tires, but it is very nimble. That feels awesome. That was great with big old 15-inch tires coming off that curve. We're gonna continue on to one of the scooters that started it all. This is the Dualtron Thunder. They have changed this to an acrylic glow-in-the-dark deck. This scooter is tried and true. It's been around for 3 years. They've changed the brakes to nut brakes, which are awesome. I love these hydraulic brakes. Very stable at high speeds. A little bit on the heavier side, so not the most portable, but it does lock into itself when folded. Because the scooter is so popular, they created the Dualtron Thunder 2. This scooter is awesome. I had a lot of fun on this yesterday, riding down some trails. Great for jumping, great for high speeds. I was able to go 55 miles per hour, had 0 speed wobbles at all. Oh yeah, come on. You like the Dualtron Thunder 2? Is this your favorite? I think this is his favorite because this is one of my favorite Dualtrons. So they've changed this from a grip tape deck to a rubber deck. Rubber decks are nice. They're easy to clean, but they're easy to get dirty, so just keep that in mind. We have this nice kick plate in the back. This kick plate is sweet and it's just a beauty. I just love that look. This scooter, like I said, was very stable at high speeds. I had a ton of fun on it. The only thing that I wish on some of these Dualtron scooters, a little bit wider handlebars. One of the coolest features about this scooter is it has self-healing tires, so you're not gonna have to worry about flats. Not only did they change the aesthetics of it, they beefed up the battery system. This is a 72 volt system where the original Thunder was a 60 volt system. Moving on to the Dualtron Storm, this scooter is a beast. It is a range machine. It gets tons of range. It is a little bit hard to control, so I would suggest that if you're gonna ride this as your first scooter, you tune it down a little bit because it's almost uncontrollable. You can do a wheelie immediately just by pulling the throttle, but some people love that. Oh, you can open that door?
He's like, you guys are boring.
I like the scooter. It's great for going up curbs, but it can be a little bit unstable at higher speeds. So that's what I love about the new Dualtron Storm Limited. This fixes a lot of the issues that they had with the Dualtron Storm. They added the steering damper for stability so you don't get that shimmy and shakes.
And how do you take care of stem creaks, which seem to plague a lot of these scooters?
If you just remove these 2 bolts right here, stick some lithium grease in there, and you should get rid of that stem squeak that you're dealing with.
We saved the biggest for last, the megalodon of electric scooters, the 145-pound Dualtron X2. Inside the huge deck are dual batteries powering dual 4,150-watt motors with ultra-wide 13-inch tubeless tires and cloud-like adjustable hydraulic suspension.
What's that suspension?
This is like a motorcycle. Man, this is wild how plush this is. This is more plush than a motorcycle.
Stand-up motorcycle.
Well, they do have a seat option for it. They don't have the seat here. I was hoping to ride this seated, but this thing is awesome. Man, this thing is fast. I got up to 53 miles per hour, and when I went to lay off the acceleration, it kind of shook a little bit and did scare me. So just be careful with this. I have seen people add steering dampers to this. The suspension you can adjust to stiff or soft. I have it on the stiffest setting, but still a little bit softer than I would like at high speed. So that's why I think I got a little bit of the shakes. Just make sure you hold on tight, don't overcorrect, and that's the important thing with the scooter. So yeah, I've got the suspension as stiff as possible. That's how you want to ride it if you're going at high speeds. And I'll show you how much it rebounds. Pretty slow compression on there. And you loosen this up by turning left. So it's just like a faucet, righty-tighty, stiffer suspension, lefty-loosey, softer suspension. And then let's turn this one to the left too. Once you have this on soft, it's really bouncy. So this would be great for cruising at like 20, 30 miles per hour, but when you're going fast, you want it stiff. But yeah, this is a lot, woo, a lot springier. But you don't want to be bouncing around when you're going fast. It's just a recipe for disaster.
floaty feel to it, the suspension. But that acceleration, man. Yeah, so very floaty. Hey, look at this guy.
Oh, looky here.
This is Old Man Dan, you guys.
Hey, what do you think about that,
We're in
Jimmy?
for a treat.
We interrupt this segment for a special announcement. If you're going to buy a Dualtron, you might as well get 2 full years of warranty absolutely free and help support our YouTube channel. To do so, add the extra year of protection offered by Extend and use the coupon code GOTEXTEND during checkout to get it for free. Thanks a bunch.
What do you think about that?
It's big.
It's big.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And the suspension is plush and willowy, billowy. It's very soft.
Yeah.
Comfy.
One of my favorite, well, actually my favorite scooter,
Yeah.
the X2. My favorite thing about this scooter is there's a lot. Number one, the steering pole is one of the most stable steering poles you'll find on any scooter. I love the suspension. You have the motorcycle suspension, which is very, like Jimmy was saying earlier, it's just plushy, pillowy. I mean, it feels good. You feel very safe on this scooter. You have the wide deck. The 2 is 14 inches wide, so it's enough to where you don't ever have to worry about your foot placement or anything. It's got the speed, the performance, the tires. You don't have to worry about what you're running over. I've never had a flat. Never ever had a flat on any of my Dualtrons, but not the X2 either.
So give me one thing you don't like about the scooter. There's gotta be something.
Well, I was carving one time, and you know, the deck is so wide that the deck hit the ground.
Okay.
So I definitely could not, you know, I had to really watch my carving. The weight, of course, is pretty heavy, about 140 pounds. I think that's about it that I don't like about this scooter. Everything else is just spot on.
All right, that's Old Man Dan. Make sure to check him out at his YouTube channel.
Utopia by Old Man Dan.
Scootopia by Old Man Dan.
So that's the family of Dualtron scooters. They come in all shapes, sizes, flavors. If you want portable, ultra portable, commuter, power, stability, comfort, if you want speed, beast, it's all here. Thanks for watching, and when you guys ride, wear your safety gear.